Good morning and welcome to K24 TV. This is indeed your new happy place. The show is the Daily Brief, powered to the power of 24. My name is Njoroge, and beginning this day, things will be a little bit different on this very show, because we shall endeavor to make sure that you're not only informed on what's happening around you, but make sense of each and every activity that will be developing closer to you. We'll be having our reporters across the 47 regions in the country, making sure that you're properly briefed on exactly what's happening, and of course dissecting those conversations on this very set with a panel that is powerful, knowledgeable and insightful on each and every topic that will be of relevance to both you and I. The show will not be about me alone. Beginning this day, we shall be having a co-host for the Daily Brief, and with pleasure I introduce to you Shiksha Arora, who will be helping me in doing this particular job beginning right now. Thank you so much for coming, Shiksha.
Thank you for that absolutely wonderful introduction, Samuel. It is a pleasure being here. And of course, as he has rightly said it, we are going to be telling you exactly what's going on in Kenya and regarding the top stories of the day, the live events. We'll also be interacting with you, so make sure you're always following up on our social media handles. That's at K24 TV on Facebook as well as Twitter and Instagram. Do hashtag the Daily Brief before adding your messages, and we'll be airing a few of your comments just to get a feel of what you are thinking about the topics of the day.
Absolutely. All that and much more will be the drill beginning today right here on the show. Welcome to the Daily Brief. And it will be a pleasure doing this job with you. We've interacted on many fronts, but right about now, it will be great to have you on this very show. Now, as we told you earlier, the show is not only about anchoring from right here in studio. We shall be having constant interaction with our reporters in location, and that is precisely what we'd like to begin right about now. Right here, we've got Baraka Karama, who will be giving us updates from Kisumu County, and to that end, we've got Fred Kai, who will be doing the same from Mombasa County. But first things first, Shiksha.
And of course, we'd like to introduce to you our Kisumu County reporter. He's always, up to date and up to speed with the happenings in the area. So good morning, Baraka.
From the lakeside city of Kisumu and the larger western region, of course, so we'll be bringing you news and events as it unfolds, not on a monthly basis, not on a weekly basis, but rather on a daily basis. We'll be taking reactions from a cross-section of leaders, residents from the larger western regions, just to try and make you up to date with the local events and news that unfolds on a daily basis in the larger western region. And remember, the latest news that of course is making headlines here in the lakeside city of Kisumu is the ongoing national population census. Remember, Kisumu County, according to the latest statistics by the national population census, had 958,568 people spread across the expansive county of Kisumu. And since the beginning of this exercise that was officially so the County Commissioner for Kisumu, Abdi Hassan, flag off for this particular exercise. Of course, we've seen quite a number of enumerators going around the expansive county of Kisumu just to try and ensure that that particular exercise kicks off and goes on as it was planned. But remember, yesterday in Maseno and Kisumu sub-county, to be precise, we had rather a sad state of event where one of the enumerators was gang raped and robbed after finishing her work. Actually, one of the colleagues was dropping that particular enumerator from her workplace to her residence, and of course the police have launched a manhunt for 3 suspects, according to the county police commander Benson Maweo, we are told that three robbers, of course, are on the police radar. According to the county commander already, they have identified and located their phones, and of course they'll be giving us an update as to the latest development on that particular issue that of course was a very sad news in this particular region. Remember, the particular exercise is still going on in various parts of the region. Of course, we expect that the county commissioner and the regional commissioner for Nyanza are supposed to address the press just to update us on the latest development, and of course give us the statistics so far ever since that particular exercise kicked off here in the lakeside city of Kisumu. Just allow me to get reactions and comments from a cross-section of residents as far as this particular exercise is concerned here in Kisumu. Karibu. Okay, as one of the residents, just move. Just kindly tell us your name, and of course we'd like to know what is your reaction so far as one of the residents of Kisumu as far as this particular exercise is concerned.
Okay, my name is Arora, a resident of Kisumu County, and the exercise since it started 2 days ago, it has been down because as I'm concerned, me as my family have been not counted because I think the censor team, they are quite been slow, and there is a scare over some of the policemen, because when people see the policemen, they refuse to open the doors, and that is what brings the census exercise going slow. I can say there is a difference between this one and the one of 2009 when Oparanya was the minister of the planning, because the one of Oparanya was not scared like this one, because right now you see people fear because police are many in the ground, and people are now refusing to open the doors for the county, like especially in Nyalenda. We find people are not counted, most of them, because of that scaring. I think it has been good that the thing which the government should have done is that there is no need of bringing more policemen, because there are some people who are fearing the policemen. Now you just have one and work with the censor team around us so that people can be counted. If you look at the population of Kisumu County right now, the Kisumu County is big, but most of people have not been counted.
One last comment from one of the gentlemen here. Of course, what is your take so far about the national population census that is currently going on countrywide?
Okay, my name is Wilson Najwanga Minda, Chairman Energetic. Wilson Najwanga Minda, Chairman Energetic Youth Kisumu County. As far I'm concerned about the census that is going on now, for my family, we've not been counted. And we are asking ourselves, where are those people, the enumerators and the team that were carrying out the census? I think they are going slow, and we as Kenyans or Kisumu people, we expected them to be fast so that they should not add more days, because by the time they will be adding more days, it is our money, it is our tax that will be used during those days that we will be added. So we are just urging the government and the people who are concerned about the census to take serious measures so that they can speed up the census and make sure all Kenyans are counted. People are eager, and people yesterday, for the last 2 days, people have been in the house waiting for them to come, but none of them. In my area where I stay in Manyata, none have been counted. And we are asking how, where, and what are they doing. So let us just give them time and let them walk in a speed so that they can count everybody. Otherwise, in the security sector, people fear the counting at night. Even me, if they come to my house at night, I won't open the door, because where I stay, there's insecurity. And the thieves can take advantage and come in and interfere with us. So we are just urging them to count during the day, and people are waiting for them, and we hope they won't come to interfere with us in the houses. Otherwise, the security is beef up. And what happened to Maseno yesterday, I know the county commissioner and the county government of Kisumu will take serious action towards those who did that thing. Otherwise, thank you.
Just a small reaction from a cross-section of residents of Kisumu, of course, giving us what they think about the national population census, an exercise that, of course, is going on countrywide. And like they mentioned, they are raising issue that the slopes of the enumerators, of course, they're asking them to move up the speed to ensure that the exercise is conducted in a proper manner. Like I mentioned, in the lakeside city of Kisumu, will be upbeat to bring you up to speed with the latest events as it unfolds, not on a monthly basis, not on a weekly basis, but on a daily basis. Back to you.
Thank you very much, Baraka Karama, for that update from the Lakeside region. Of course, now moving on from the Lakeside region, we've got our reporter from the coastal region, where today it is a momentous day for Kenya as we will be starting our exports. And of course, this is 200,000 barrels of oil today will be inaugurated. And Fred is going to be giving us more details about that. Samuel.
Over to you, Fred.
Shukrani sana Sam, na niko maeneo ya port ambapo ni maeneo ambayo tutaweza kuona kwamba historia basi inaweza kuenda kutendeka katika eneo hili, na kama unavyoona pigaji picha wangu anaweza kuelekeza kamera katika meli hii ambayo imeweza kupaki katika maeneo haya, ni kwamba inasubiria tu kuweza kusafirisha mafuta yale ambayo hayajasafishwa katika nchi ile ambayo inaweza kuuzwa na kuweza kuiweka Kenya kuingia katika kumbukumbu la uuzaji wa mafuta. Na hapo tulipo basi tunaweza kumsubiria Rais Uhuru Kenyatta aweze kufika mahali hapa kuweza kuongea na wananchi na vile vile kuweza kuzindua rasmi basi zoezi hili, na tutaweza kukita kambi tuweze kuelezea tu watazamaji wetu katika kila kona ya nchi kuweza kufahamika ni yapi yanajiri katika eneo hili. Na tunaweza kufahamishwa kwamba mafuta haya basi yalikuwa na historia, manake yaliweza kutoka katika nchi ile sehemu ile ama kaunti ile ya Turkana na kuweza kusafirishwa na kwa njia ya gari kufikia mahali hapa Mombasa. Na kwa sasa basi tutaweza kusubiria kuona kwamba uzinduzi huu rasmi wa kuuzaji wa mafuta haya katika nchi ile ya ngambo, ili kuona kwamba Kenya basi inaingia katika kumbukumbu la nchi zile ambazo zinaweza kuuza mafuta. Kutoka hapa tutaweza kuweza kusubiria iwapo basi Rais Uhuru Kenyatta ataweza kufika muda wote kwa sasa na kuweza kutuelezea tu ni yapi ambayo ako nayo na kuweza kuelezea taifa kuhusu shughuli hii muhimu ya kitaifa. Kutoka hapa na kuweza kuregesha kwako studio Sam na Shiksha.
Thank you so much, Fred Kai, for that update live from Mombasa County. And indeed, it is a momentous occasion even for the nation as we prepare to, begin oil shipment right here in the country. And it will be the very first the nation has ever done. And this is courtesy of a directive that was made by the president on June 3rd this year, that indeed the nation had joined the League of Oil Exporting Countries. But that is not only what we're following up for you this day. We've got much more that will be coming forth from Shiksha, Arora.
And of course, yes, as Samuel has said it, we are going to be discussing matters census, giving you an up-to-speed, comprehensive report of what's been happening in the different counties. Right now, we've got our reporter on standby, that is Kigotho, and he's in Nakuru. And of course, he has the Regional Commissioner, Rift Valley, George Natembea, with him, who is going to be giving us an update on what's been happening with regard to census this weekend in Nakuru town. Kigotho, good morning. What is the latest from Nakuru town?
Good morning, Shiksha, Arora. It's yet another time that we come to you live from Nakuru County. News has never been this upgraded. News has never been this waited for, because it has been raised to the power of 24. This is K24 live from Nakuru County, and we are bringing you to you up to speed with the current news on census. And just to take you back a little bit, in the year 2009, Nakuru County had a population of approximately 1.6 million residents, and currently we are hoping that the numbers have risen to make sure that this county is also going to be upgraded. We have also talked to some county officials and also national officials, and they are saying that Nakuru County is going to be upgraded to a city, something that is going to put us into the spotlight. This is not your usual K24 coverage. It is going to be big. It's going to be individual. We are going to be making sure that we go to that individual who has a problem, who has something to say, features, news stories, breaking news, and also political stories from this side. But to make this accomplishment to come into being is none other than George Natembea, the Regional Commissioner Rift Valley, who is going to open for us this news coverage from Nakuru County. Allow me to introduce him to you so that he can just tell us a little bit of what he has for us. Karibu sana, my friend George Natembea. This is K to the power of 4, yani K24. Karibu sana. We have heard that Nakuru County is one of those counties that has the minimal number of cases of maybe an enumerator being abused, an enumerator being beaten. What exactly is happening in Rift Valley as per now?
Thank you. I want to confirm that so far, since the beginning of this exercise, we have progressed well in all the 14 counties that make the Rift Valley region. From all the way from Turkana to the end of Kajiado. We are progressing well. Census officials are carrying out their mandate without any interference. And I want to thank the people of the Rift Valley for the cooperation that they have continued to show by working together with our officials. Even in areas where we have always had issues, security issues, especially in the North Rift, this Turkana, Elgeyo Marakwet, West Pokot, Baringo. This time around, actually, the area is very quiet, it's very peaceful. Of course, we also deployed enough security officers, but the people have been very, very responsive. We've had very few incidents. 2 of them happened yesterday, where officials were beaten by dogs. One in Naivasha, and the other one here in town. We were able to quickly take them to hospital. They were treated, discharged, and they continued with the work. So it was not actually disrupted. The other unfortunate incident that happened was that one female enumerator was assaulted by the person she was enumerating. Security officers were around, and the guy was arrested. He's going to be taken to court. For the other incident happened in Baringo yesterday again, when a herder was confronted by two bandits suspected to be Pokot in that area of Baringo South. He was shot and killed. Of course, we suspect that the plan was to disrupt the exercise. We've always had issues in that area between the El Chamus and the Pokot. But I'm happy to report that that agenda was not achieved because the people stayed put. We put enough officers there, and the exercise continued uninterrupted. So I want to confirm that in spite of the complaints that people are raising at the slow pace of enumeration, because I think the questions are a bit too many, and it's taking a bit of time. So there are many people who are still not been enumerated, and they're getting jittery. But we want to assure the people that this exercise will proceed up to 31st. So we're just asking for patience. They'll all be reached. In the Rift Valley, we expect to enumerate about 15 million people in 7 days. We've got adequate number of officers to do this, and I believe by 31st we should be able to have counted all these people. Yeah.
A little bit. We are being told that our sound is not that clear by the technical team. Maybe we can take you back to studio as we rectify on whatever the problem is, and then we'll come back to you live from Nakuru County.
All right, thank you very much for that, Kigotha. Of course, he has been with the Regional Commissioner Rift Valley, that is George Natembea, regarding the numbers of this particular province, that's Rift Valley province. Well, the Regional Commissioner has also mentioned that he's expecting around 15 million people to be counted. And just to take you back to 2009, 10 years ago, the area had a population of around 10 million people. So yes, it is expected to have skyrocketed in these 10 years. And we'll be giving you more statistics, more details regarding Census 2019 with a comparison of the last census 10 years ago. For now, in studio, we have Samuel Njoroge, who is going to be speaking to somebody regarding this process. And of course, Samuel, over to you.
Thank you so much, Shiksha Arora, giving us that update from Nakuru County. And even as the country continues to absorb the 2019 population and housing census, we've had some emerging issues that have come forth from various regions in the country. And right about now, would like to get a perspective and insight on the same, courtesy of Job Mose, who is the Assistant Manager, Population Statistics, the Kenya National Bureau of Statistics. Job, welcome to the program. And it's a pleasure to host you this morning. Very quickly, how is the process like so far?
Yeah, so far we have registered quite a number. The exercise is going on well. Yeah, it's progressing well. We even had more Kenyans, they really want to be counted. But I would like to say that in as much as some are indicating that the process is slow, it's actually 2 days into the exercise. We have 5 days to go. So they only get worried by that fast.
But you see, Job, there was an expectation that between Saturday and yesterday, Sunday, at least 50% or 60% of the exercise would be complete. Are we there yet?
Yeah, we're progressing well, and as at the Director General is going to give us the figures. He's going to have a press conference at around 1. At that point, maybe will give us the clear picture of where we are. So what we can say that the exercise is progressing well, and most people have come out to be counted. And even at our call center, most people are calling really because they're waiting and waiting. The exercise is not slow. We still have 5 days to go. So people should not be worried.
0800, that was the toll number?
Yeah, the toll number is
0800
22 10 20. That hotline they can call at any given time if there's any issue on the ground. And by that fast, we expect that on fast, if you have not been counted, you can call this number. Then they will send the enumerators to you where you are to enumerate you.
0800 221 010?
No, 0800 22 10 20.
Absolutely.
Yes.
0800 221 020. And we can move on to pockets of violence that is being reported across the country. We've also had the very unfortunate case from Kisumu County about the lady who was gang raped. I don't know from a government point of view how some of these issues are being addressed.
It is really unfortunate for the Maseno incident, but the Inspector General of Police and even the spokesman, they say that by yesterday that they are going to ensure that the people, these culprits, are brought into book and they are charged. It's an unfortunate incident that we have encountered during this exercise. However, the police and the Interior Ministry have really deployed adequate security to ensure that the exercise goes on smoothly.
And yesterday we saw a press briefing by Colonel Cyrus Oguna where he indicated that the exercise would be happening overnight, not 6 p.m. to 10 p.m. as it was initially envisioned. Doesn't that create a challenge for you?
It's not a challenge because what happened is that we realized most people are really eager to be counted, and then we proposed that in cases where there is adequate security and people are willing to be enumerated up to the whole night, then the enumerators should go on and enumerate because of the people are eager to be counted. So because of that anxiety, we said, can you proceed and just enumerate?
To flip the coin, Job, what of those Kenyans will feel uncomfortable, any enumerator knocking on their door at 1 a.m. in the night, 3 a.m. in the night?
Yeah, if they are uncomfortable, there's still an option because we still have 5 days to go. They can, because we have the village elders who should be the ones knocking the doors and introducing themselves. But in case they are not comfortable at that time, they can just indicate that maybe come tomorrow at a given time. Then they get enumerated.
Will there be a change of tact in terms of the conduct of this exercise moving forward?
No, we don't expect to change.
So what becomes of, do you intend to continue telling bars and recreational areas to close by 5 p.m. maybe today? Do we expect that to happen?
No, we don't expect, because now from today, we expect now the exercise to continue from 6 up to around 10. And I think most people, by the end of yesterday, or by today morning, we expect that quite a number have been enumerated. Yeah, so now we can use the daytime for the next 5 days to completed the enumeration.
We'll hold you to account in as far as that response is concerned, Job, in just a short while. But for now, we need to be taking a break right here on the show. When we return, more information from the Kenya National Bureau of Statistics in as far as the ongoing census is concerned.